Sajjad Karim from Blackburn says David Cameron is out of step with public opinion and should show compassion and expedite medical visas for those with life-threatening injuries. Since the current conflict started last month, 64 Israeli soldiers and 3 civilians have been killed. The Palestinian Authority says more than 1,800 of its people have been killed, including 373 children. Well, Sajjad Karim is with us now. Tell me, why have you decided now to take this line and dissent from your own Prime Minister, your own boss?
Well, I think there is a clear humanitarian need, and it's crying out, and people are seeing it on their screens day in, day out, and particularly when it comes to young children. There is a need to ensure that we do all that we can on a humanitarian basis in order to reach out to them. So far as the Prime Minister's position is concerned, I can tell you now he will want people like myself to be doing exactly what I am doing today, to make sure that we put in place everything we can to help those poor innocent children that have suffered as a direct result of this conflict.
And what does that include? There's the issue of medical visas, but how far do you think this country should go in helping those children who are injured?
Well, certainly we are playing our part both individually and within the European Union to ensure that we can do everything we possibly can. Now, this is a very highly complex situation on the ground at present, and it needs to be assessed on a case-by-case basis. Many of the children we will be able to take care of and treat on the ground. Others will need to be taken out of Gaza, but into the immediate vicinity. There will be those very few cases, I suspect, where there will be a genuine need to ensure that they are taken out of Gaza, out of the immediate vicinity, and brought either into Europe or indeed the United Kingdom to be properly treated.
I'm sure lots of people are watching may agree with the humanitarian philosophy of what you say, but are cautious about our country getting involved in this way in this conflict and then getting drawn further in. That is a risk, isn't it?
Well, when it comes to the humanitarian side of things, the overwhelming response I have seen from the British people, and certainly from my constituents in the Northwest, is that they are saying we must do everything we possibly can to help the innocents who have suffered, particularly the young children. So that is exactly what we are about to try and undertake, to make sure that we as a country reach out on a humanitarian basis to give the immediate help that is required. And I know the people of Britain will be with us on that.
Okay, well, we did ask the Israeli embassy for a statement about the Palestinian civilian casualties, but so far we've had no reply. Well, meanwhile, in